I like what I see.
Had Clementine.
I'll tear you limb from limb. Are you lost? well,
Nice healthy start to the morning.
What happens when I...
Yeah, but I think he's right. It's definitely like a seasonal thing, at least for me, having like Clementine, Satsumas and stuff like that during Christmas time. It's always good. But yeah, into the game. Game 1, best of 3 here. Alliance up against Spider Pigs, Division 2 play-ins. It's all getting a little bit spicy as coming out of Division 1, we saw a lot of the real top tier teams just get dumpstered down pretty quickly. But Alliance have got a long road ahead of them as already some tree cutting down south. Lena Beastmaster both down here trying to get rid of some of the trees that LeBron wants to play around in. How do you see these lanes starting out and panning out for these two sides?
Like minus nature scrap. That lane get. That lane is.
The battle begins.
Tortoise is.
The next label play.
Someone's fun lane. Have this next. The Viper. Without like having too bad. You just need that.
Uproot you.
Have a health.
And look at him already. Like you're saying this, and FNG just whacking Mitch down to half HP to begin with. And interesting that FNG starts Boots as well, right? Boots first on that FNG profit, so you can run away from the clockwork. There's a 20 move speed gap. Clock does have slight advantage there, but already seeing he's gone, Rocket Flare level 1, no battery assault, trying to block up the pull camp. And Mitch has been bullied away from lane. And mid, Void Spirit up against the Noob's Grandma. I mean, Noob plays a lot of Void Spirit himself, so he's gonna know what Limp is capable of here.
Kinda even.
See what they get up to. And bottom lane looks like S4 and Hanskin gonna try to get that pull across. Not being contested too much. Drow Ranger under a tower, and like we've seen, LeBron has to play that right-hand side of the lane. Can't really do too much off to the left-hand side, so he just tries to push back S4 instead. Got a couple of denies on the creep coming in. Gonna be interesting to see what DNZ get up to. Might potentially try and leave. I mean, ideally you want to give Mitch as much experience and solo time in this lane as possible.
Then harassment is.
Moves on to Prophet. And that Nether Toxin is pretty obnoxious. Like, it just takes Nico Baby down to half. Battery Assault from DNZ. He's solo zoning both of the heroes up here. Soaking up some damage, so Mitch finally gets a bit of free time there with the creep wave. It all feels like it's going really well for Spider Pigs.
That's how there's a lot of damage in this spot. Once he gets to like the cores are gonna. For now it's.
First blood.
And there it is. Mitch gets taken down. Just Nico Baby hitting level 3. Didn't even need a Dapper Strike. It's waveform, get the right clicks going. And Mitch will be able to come back into lane, but he doesn't quite have that urn yet. That's something we see a lot on these off-lane Vipers. But that urn for the stats, get a bit of nice aggressive potential with the charges as well.
Help him on the.
May the drow keep you safe.
Have that harassment more.
And then finally, F&G can get a pull across. DNZ. Kind of in a weird spot here. He's trying to contest, but he can't really get in. And rotating mid's kind of difficult as well, but Hansken wants to get taken down. As S4 gets slowed a little bit here. LeBron does have Orb of Venom, but there's another massive creep wave coming in. Drow Ranger's like, there's a stack of camps. There's creeps coming. I can't really push forward any more damage.
Mortimer, it's not playtime. And not that shit, Denny.
Now it's able to
Radiant
just pop
structures
off
are
power and then
fortified.
Call back to where the old was gone.
wait.
Oh, Hansken.
Dyer's middle tower.
He's coming to try and save Limp, but already losing Void Spirit. And there's no boots here on Lina, but a salve and looks like the Fiery Soul. Oh, great cookie forward. 2 kills in quick succession in that mid lane. That's the rotation DNZ needed. I thought it'd be a little bit awkward for him, but he makes it work.
Start already. Half. Top lane not. But still going.
Yeah, finally trapped inside those cogs. Securing bounty runes. DNZ will take one, and I'm assuming the second one should be there for the bottle refill of Noob. Dyer even scanning up on the high ground. Limp maybe toying with the idea of going. They in fact just grab it, and Noob is going to have to make the long walk back to base. Double bracer Snapfire mid. She's 1100 HP already, like 5 minutes in. There's no way you're killing Snapfire. There is absolutely no way. Trying to go bottom lane though, like Striker A. It's a good hit from Hansken. Chasing with FNG and S4. That living armor not going to be enough to keep her topped up. Yeah, they're giving it a go. Another Light Striker Ray. The cookie back. Nah, the long range right clicks and Hansken. That's the big old spits in from Snapfire. Does get a trade. But I think the more important thing there is it stops the push coming in, right?
I think Alliance can be.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't think they got any of you lot in the Outlands. These
Now even leave.
trees sure don't seem protected.
I wonder where I'll head to, because mid lane now, Drow Rangers has kind of posted herself in there because of that rotation of Snapfire. Hansken's come in for a quick little warding mission. Perfect vision over the top of DNZ and Thug. Prophet even TPing in behind. Look at this. Aggressive from FNG, but that's the haste you said from Limp. They move in onto Drow, and it's going to be a quick takedown on Thug. DNZ's trapped Hansken in the cogs, but I don't know who's trapped in there. Is it the Clock or is it the Lina? Looks like DNZ is the one that's actually going to get run down here. Sprouted up. Can't get out of this one. Even with his Windlace and Tranquil Boots, movement speed means nothing when you're stuck inside those trees.
But your death
What are you doing?
Radiant's top
Realize
tower
that
is
more
under
thing.
attack.
Get this. Now like old. Drow had a really good. But now with this that is so great.
Oh, the Sprout. Yeah, pushes the Clockwork out, but there's the cookie from Noob, getting on top of the Prophet. And they do leave the tower in deny range. Very likely going to try and just defend that with everything they've got, though, as Spider Pigs don't want to give up the tower, and they don't want to deny it so early on.
Definitely want to keep. Alliance is gonna.
8-minute rune about to spawn, 10 seconds. Bottle for Limp ready. And yeah, Noob's going to try and safeguard that top one. A lot of heroes converging down into the bottom lane, though.
Dyer's middle
It
tower
looks like
is under attack.
Alliance here want to try and push to that tier 1 at long last. But yeah, you're right, like living armor being there, it's so hard to like whittle away and chip at these towers. You've got Prophet, you've got Beastmaster, they're so good at kind of going in for, you know, one push into the second one and then taking the tower off the back of it.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
2 fights kicking off at the same time. They do roar to cancel the kisses, but Hanskin's been soloed by DNZ. That Clockwork with a backstab finds the Lina. Now Alliance in full retreat. Trying to get the Clockwork on the way out. The cookie onto the illusion though. 1-2. Finds the Beastmaster. Now DNZ's just battling with FNG and he doesn't even die. Clockwork stays alive through it all thanks to Leech Seed and Living Armor. LeBron just tanking through everything with his sustain.
Dire's middle tower
Part
is
of
under
that is the
attack.
draws supplies and get.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, really good.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Getting
attack.
that fight. They know that they want. They're ready for that.
Yeah, and so much of it comes down to the SAPPHIRE mid, right? You know, level 9, having a great time. Aghanim Scepter is pretty much halfway done.
Active, so he definitely needs to like there. Kind of chipping. Having a
Yeah, and Alliance just keep playing opposite side of the map, right? Let that Morphling have the top corner, they roar up the Clockwork, also having Overgrowth catching Hanskin's Lina. They pick off her first, and DNZ, like, just see how tanky he is with Living Armor. It's so difficult to bring this little Tin Man down. He's probably going to fall finally here as FNG holds that high ground.
Now.
So the 1-for-1 trade. Oh, did he? Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Alliance.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Lim.
right thing.
Lim's trying. Oh, he gets it. It is huge with that double damage rune and trying to get it onto the tier 1, but again, Glyph, Living Armor. But Alliance probably know that they can bring people mid now.
Have
Close, but not quite.
Oh, that's real unfortunate for DNZ. I don't know if it was intended. Lim just wanted to get the hell out of there anyway, but very fortunate timing. Oh yeah, he did have vision, so he saw it coming. He knew it was coming around that corner. So yeah, the top tier 1 falling, Morphling now has just full access to kind of sweep through and then play bottom with the rest of his team while farming still if he wants to.
My waters rise.
they wanna come.
Radiant's middle tower is
Dies,
under
it's got-
attack.
7 is great.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Like doing still. Not just farming creeps. Fights and boost. Tower pressure.
Yeah, and a huge...
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, for
is
sure,
under
and a huge
attack.
ancient stack here. So now he does make that move down bottom as kind of expected. Play with your team for a little bit. But as soon as they realize either A, they can't fight here because there's too many of Spider Pigs there, he can retreat back to jungle. Or they go for the tier 1 push and actually open up even more jungle for the Morphling. As he says, screw this, guys, I'm going to TP mid. I've got an opening here with Lim. On to phone the Drow Ranger as FNG's TP is helping out with a cookie out. And Noob, we yet again save the day. But that one move has now opened up bottom lane for the roar onto the Viper. Hook shot comes through, but it's nowhere near enough. Mitch picked off, and Hanskin with S4 trying to battle through, but that multi-shot from Thug, it's a low HP Drow, very close to death. But Hanskin's the one that has to run away from the Clockwork. A very split map here as every lane is being contested by Alliance, and you can feel the pressure that Spider Pigs are under.
Dire's middle tower
like that
is under
bad.
attack.
Yeah, still
Radiant's
like,
top
Drow
tower
is
is
still
under
hard.
attack.
But FNG's TP'd onto the Drow. Nico Baby should be fine here. And they've got the Sprout onto Thug. Noobs arriving. They root them up. Catching 2. Thug's in a mega kill streak. And the Viper does slow down the retreat of the Morphling. And they're keeping this Thug Drow alive. So many steroids, heals, sustain going onto the Thug Drow that it's just so difficult for Alliance to, really find a target and pick them off. They have to go on 2 targets at once almost.
Our bottom mid. No, they lost that mid. Tower should take. Tower is this.
May the Drow.
You can see how the map is being
Radiant's
spread out
middle
now.
tower is under attack.
Tower is not forced to play in the same. It doesn't like. It's not the most. Job for Fire Pigzs that hard. LeBron still. Plan heal. Fire Pigzs is. Alliance is the same area. Now Alliance. It kinda helps.
Yeah, because if we imagine the scenario you're explaining with, Beastmaster here pushing tier 2 after the tower falls. Oh, hook shot. Clockwork straight on onto Hanskin. Is he just going to solo kill the Lina here? He's trying, giving it a good old shout, but S4, he will be there with the Necro and the Roar. And they turn around on DNZ with FNG's TP as well. Make sure that the Clockwork is punished finally.
Fire Pigzs, no.
Yeah, all of them. Hello. But yeah, if we kind of imagine, Beastmaster pushing tier 2, if that tier 1 had fallen, it gives you another, 10% farm efficiency from the camps. You're safeguarding the triangle. You're making sure if Beastmaster's here, you know that to get to the triangle, they have to kind of go through him. So you're giving so much more information just by being out on the lane.
It's going on a constant.
Oh, they catch the Viper mid TP top. Poor Mitch. He throws out as many spells as he can, but he is dead to rights there. 4 staff out from the Prophet. And TP home. Oh, he's ticking down. He does fall to the poison attacks. Nico Baby's hunting mid.
Haste!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, it's being bodyguarded really nicely. Hasted Clockwork, Snapwire's here, level 12.
Dire's middle tower
We'll have that
has fallen.
level 2 Mortimer's Kisses in about a minute as it comes off
Radiant's
cooldown.
top tower is under attack.
Like, they're heroes. He has great targets that he.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He sure is. Yeah, the fact you've got Rocket Flare to scout for the gobble up and spit out, like launching a creep onto the top of Lina. Poor Hanskin. Kind of where she needs to be though, hiding in these trees, pushing out waves. It is the most dangerous part of the map while Beastmaster's farming ancient stacks. S4 wants to finish off the Necro 3 as quickly as he can. FNG TP'd forward about a minute ago, got 2 very aggressive Observer Wards here for Alliance. Oh, he's going to snipe a courier too. Nice little bonus for him. Oh, the hook shot! Yeah, DMZ finds him. He knew exactly where he was. Like you say, it might reveal that vision, but it gives a kill to Thug. There's a sentry down, but that sentry misses both wards, doesn't it?
That is not.
Uncounterable vision.
Kinda stale. How all these carries are really.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Bro,
is under
like
attack.
that talent. Items.
Radiant structures are
Game is kind of
fortified.
like both guys are having
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
down to a lot of like execute. There as well. Now.
Very tight game.
Radiant's
Tower
bottom
falls,
tower
but
has
along
fallen.
like 19 minutes in, Alliance like, God, really? Finally, it's fallen. We bloody did it, guys. But I think very, very important here is both teams have vision. Both teams have great initiation. Both teams have team fight, individual pick-off, solo target pick-off. So it's not just a tight game in terms of, net worth and item timings, but a tight game in execution. Both are very similar in how they want to
Radiant's
start
middle
fights.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't want better like game drags out. Have kind of
Yeah.
down to it. Often we have like certain favorite team.
They absolutely do. Maybe you can make the argument that there's profit, FNG from POS 5 to POS 1. We've seen it before. You can shift that Nature's Prophet into a core role. But he's going very heavy utility
Radiant's
items, so
bottom
probably
tower is under attack.
a far cry. Smoke did pop mid lane. Spider Pigs were trying to make a move, but Morphling and someone else was just sitting mid. They spit forward, LeBron. Catch FNG, who already grabbed the bounty rune. Glimmer Cape and run away. Oh, Sentry was there. Easy pickings. Oh no, it's not easy pickings. He's got the 4 staff, but DNZ is a little bit rough.
Kind of, I think that's
Not quite a slowdown.
I think there's a couple of smokes, but now in bottom lane, Overgrowth comes out. Trying to defend this bottom tier 2. Alliance, they just want to get out of here. S4 gets caught up in the cogs in the Mortimer's Kisses land. Quick couple of kills. Spider Pigs immediately race into action to defend their bottom lane with 5 heroes.
The seeds of
it's hard. Like they try to get block.
Boom! There it goes!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, did you think it would be like a little bit of a worry, at the end of the draft, thinking about the 2 frontliners being Treant and Clockwork? Sometimes it feels like they want to play from fog and they don't necessarily want to just walk into the fight. But having living armor and the gobble up seems to remedy some of those problems.
Yeah, again for sure. Can't really got like a start a fight.
They catch Void Spirit. Atos into cogs. They don't have enough lockdown. Maybe with a gust or something there.
Definitely the SAPPHIRE makes get to play the game. Allow them to have better ways.
Yeah, the Veil Tree. A lot of Atos boots of travel over on this Viper. So Mitch is looking pretty good, about 1,000 net worth ahead of his counterpart, the Beastmaster. Void Spirit starting to slip behind the Snapfire too. And it is just a big battle of those cores up the top as they catch the S4 Beastmaster. What's his plan here? Just to die, I think. Overgrowth even expended to catch him and make sure he does fall. And mid lane, they're making a move in. That's just an illusion rune pop and a jump away with a hook shot. Beautiful angle from DNZ. Another Astral Step and now the Remnant and Limp. He is fine. So a couple of ultimates expended without getting the kill on him.
You're getting a lot of this. Does show they're so.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Drow is having like. Doubt or like.
DNC again. He's so good at finding these. Hansk, I really do want to, if you could remind me at the end of the game, look at how many times specifically DNZ has killed Hanskin's Lina. Like, it's always like clock is on top of Lina.
Found him. Hard game. Play easiest.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They're on the Drow. 4 staff away. The damage looks good, but the Cookie again. It's these saving mechanisms the Spider Pigs have, and they've got the Roar and Viper. He's stuck on high ground. Focus play Limp as F&G TP's in, but S4, he's not going to get all 4 staff and Glimmer. No, that Scatter Blast does take him down in the end, and Viper, he's still alive technically, being cookied forward aggressively, finally dying, and F&G makes his hasty retreat. As Spider Pigs once more bring a vast array of heroes up top. But I think they wanted to do Roshan, and I'm not sure they can anymore. So a small victory for Alliance there. Oh, they're going in anyway. FNG TP with a Sprout to give vision. And now they retreat.
I just sneak it. Alliance was ready. Why is that bell? Fight for Spider. Able to burst bug. He has that Manta, so
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Thug with a Manta as well. It really is going to come down to this. This first Roshan fight could define the game. We're gonna see 10-man wipe or something, I'm sure. Like, both of these teams are so evenly matched, everyone's just gonna die.
a lot of like stats and live. Get like a roar. Have he has like a pike and he has part to.
Yeah, so we're going to try and find Mitch bottom instead. The easier target, and Viper dies. Buyback's available. I was maybe wondering if Spider Pigs want to pop it and defend the tier 2, but yeah, you're right. They are going to go straight into Roshan. And immediately keeping pretty much everyone back up there. But yeah, you have this kind of raw conundrum where you want to roar the Drow to kill her, but you also want to hold the roar for Mortimer's Kisses because BKB SAPPHIRE is there and you don't really have anything to stop it. Yours on Drow, Hurricane Pike is ready to go. They're making the jump in with DNZ to try and save him, but Nico Baby snipes it out. Thug takes out Hanskin, and Alliance yet again, they come in, find a pick off, and they bloody retreat as quickly as they can because there's 2 buybacks from Spider Pigs. Overgrowth. FNG, yeah, he's caught up in so many routes. No avenue of escape, and now finally Roshan for Spider Pigs as Alliance are 2 heroes down with no buybacks.
Buyback boost.
Alliance? That's a dangerous move, and S4 will pay for it.
Buyback boost. They can still be happy, they get now with this stages, I don't know. 5 minutes. Lions. Hard for him. Double out. First. Having hard time, Bert. They should have some.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, even if it's just to blow up the Treant, right? You remove the living armor and things get a little easier.
Now it's can.
Coming in.
Both of them will have dieback, so that's probably.
All true. Man, SAPPHIRE, so farmed. BKB Ags, Quickening Charm, Boots of Travel, and then look at what's queued up. Daedalus wants to go the damage route as quickly as she can. Oh, catch on top. Mitch doesn't have any more cancel on that TP, so good play by Hanskin, very wisely. Returns back to his fountain. Alliance all grouped up down bottom lane. Trying to pressure into the tier 2 here. Looks like Spider Pigs can react. They've got plenty of TPs. Clockwork, Snap, and Drow are all wandering down into that bottom jungle as well.
Trying to force them up. Like, fighting right now. Alliance to catch, I mean. Haven't been able to catch the noob.
Rock it on!
Hard for Alliance to have some kind of
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like he's doing much actual damage, right? He's more the harassing, annoying factor in the fight. Aghanim's Yules and into Shiva's Guard. He's going to be reasonably difficult to kill as well, with plenty of ways to dip in and out, especially having Essence Ring. Viper has pushed this top lane pretty hard all the way to tier 2. Look at like Thug is here playing with the Viper without the supports. So
The next label play.
oh, the catch? They can't kill him, surely not. He's got Yules, he's got Essence Ring, plenty of ways to get out of here. Oh, if Mitch was there, he does get the root. No more follow through. And they had tried to make a play bottom lane as well. Overgrowth and Mortimer's Kisses, they tried to kill off S4.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
out of the maps.
Dire's structures are
Getting
fortified.
it. They're kinda buying time for the AD. Tower.
LeBron's getting picked off bottom. FNG and S4 getting something done at long last, but the TPs are coming in. The Boots of Travel not going to work out though. They kill off the creep it was coming to. Now DNZ's isolated. Poor little Clockwork with the Treant falling, and then middle lane, are they trying to kick something off as well? More Fling Mantas out. Drow SAPPHIRE still sticking around.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That Aegis is down in a minute's time. Got to be very wary of that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just like really hard to win. But
Radiant's
Alliance,
top
like,
tower is
they
fortified.
Alliance close up tier 2. They did really good. Get that close. Hanskin dying a lot in this. We died a few times. It's constantly always. Play the map. Alliance is still.
I think it's a really good thing to point out, like Boots of Travel Lina could easily have TP bottom lane or mid lane to help out or to start a fight, but Hanskin's like, no, guys, I am TPing top, I'm pushing the lane all the way to the tier 2, and now we've got this open map for ourselves, because Spider Pigs, they've got a number of options. They come and push top across the river, thinking about their next Roshan in, 3-4 minutes, whatever it might be. Or do we come down bottom to defend the tier 2 there, which is really being under a lot of onslaught, and they do find the draw. Okay, there's the damage. There it comes, and Mitch BKB TP might not be enough. He's just right-clicked by Nico, baby. Ooh. Top lane, they're going in on Hanskin. Okay, Lina loses her life, but that's the thing, right? Spider Pigs had so many options, and they choose to spread the map to try and get, as much openness and as much kind of efficiency as possible, but by doing so, Alliance exploit them.
Yeah, that was like perfect model.
Radiant's middle tower
They
is
have
fortified.
had a blink dagger on us.
Radiant's
They
bottom
definitely
tower
can
is
catch
under
the drop.
attack.
Made a follow. First there.
Limp. He was looking for the Snapfire, and now Nico Baby's a little deep as well. Gobble up the clockwork and get him back to safety. But they saw the Mortimer's Kisses and they thought, if we can kill Snapfire here, we can kill tier 3 easily or force some big buybacks. But the range on Kisses, she was by the Ancient as Limp was trying to hunt for her.
Kinda stops the push.
Monster kill.
He's for sure dead. So off the back of a really great ball, pick off mid, Nico Baby gets a bit of revenge again. But off the back of a really good alliance move, again, kind of carving that map with the smoke into the Drow Ranger, they don't get that much from it.
Find stop that push. Quite a big skill. But still, Alliance 5k at least. Got some more. With those kills, they just have to try to protect this Drow the best they.
Yeah, try and get that next Roshan. Both teams going to be eyeing up the pit. I mean, there's already a dire courier in there. Void Spirit sends it in. Knows that the fast spawn is in about 20 seconds. And Dire even scanning over in that area too, as bounty runes are also about to pop up. They're going to go for the smoke. 5 heroes together. FNG, what are you doing? Warding in the Radiant base there, TPing back out again. I don't believe he knows this smoke's happening, so Hanskin likely just going to tank it up and give his life away. Oh, hello, you smoked 5 heroes into me. I'm going to force staff, I'm going to try and run. There's no real escape for me, but I've baited you all up here.
Is your sister gonna thank me for this? Or put a price on my head?
That is kind of vibe, I guess. Farm safety. But yeah, I think on 5-on-5 scenario, Drow Ranger down is something I had before. That was like
The next
day,
level
there's
play.
a-
Next level play.
What do you waste that on? They're making a move. Oh, they got the roar. No BKB comes and Noob's godlike streak removed. Dead for a minute and a half with no buyback. So if Roshan's a fast spawn, which 2 minutes is going to give plenty of time there. LeBron, just TP's out. Very close indeed.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Whoa.
you might just die.
Oh dear, FNG. You have full staffed into the wrong neighborhood. DNZ clockwork in the backlines though, being finished off by Limp there. He even spends his hookshot to try and maybe run away. I don't think that's happening, buddy. S4 is also falling. Interesting, tries to push into the mid-tier 1, but Thugs TP to defend. Helps out. Dispatch with the Beastmaster.
Bottom tower is under
So
attack.
what was that? 4 different fights in 4 different places, all spread out across this area of the map?
Floppy from Alliance in that way. They get a real I guess well.
That's what happens.
Then they get a bit
when
like
I rush.
at least the I would got something more bigger out of.
Yeah, even if it was just pushing all 3 lanes, right? If you push all 3 lanes, you open up Roshan and make that safer for you. And the ideal place, it felt like, was for Alliance to be playing in the Radiant Triangle so they can really control that zone of the map. Because Roshan's up in 20 seconds. Spider Pigs, I've got a feeling, going to be up soon.
They need to just scouting it then. Five against it.
Oh yeah. Been a really good showing from Spider Pigs as well, dealing with this perpetual threat of the Nature's Prophet. Like FN and S4's Beastmaster, two heroes that are very good at sitting on a lane, pushing it out without really putting themselves at risk, just having summons there. And Spider Pigs, it's always, you know, go back, maintain the lanes, push them out. But Roshan now being alive really is going to show us what happens in this scenario. The bot lane's pushed in, mid lane's pushed in. Alliance do get initiated on though, and it's a big one. Nico Baby, okay. Waveform back. LeBron is looking for this though. He wants the overgrowth. He's got a gem trying to scout out anyone forward, but it's going to be Viper moving into Nico Baby, who is backed up by the rest of Alliance now. And the Spider Pigs don't commit.
Pretty hard for them to... You have to like... Maybe I fight where...
Void infusion.
Starting. Ideal way that Alliance kill Drow is allows him buy that extra.
Do it with flair.
Because he understands it. They have this long.
It's like early warning system. One spell gets cast on you, you Manta, you Hurricane Pike, you run away. But yeah, Roshan's actually nearly dead. It's a very quick take by Alliance. Spider Pigs are in the vicinity, and Mitch BKBs and tries to play forward. They do throw LeBron in with an overgrowth there, but Nico Baby just turns. Fights into the move, the hookshot catches. Alliance lose the Morphling. Limp has to retreat now as it's Lina holding high ground now. It's 4. Roaring Drow on the back, but it's the Morphling that we're going to focus on. Mormor's Kisses flying through the air, the long-range artillery not going to take anybody out, so Aegis popped immediately. Alliance on the run. That's a long-range run of Atos, holy crap. And there's Mitch with Noob, straight onto FNG, but no reveal between the two of them. Glimmer Cape, 4 staff, he's even got a Scythe Device to play around with. As Nico Baby's found the... Wait, where? Near the Roche pit. Jeez. Lim. Does find Thug, and FNG TP's in with the Scythe Device. They've got the lockdown, hexed him up, and Drow's dead. Beyond godlike Morphling as the Viper left all alone. Mitch picked off for a triple for Nico Baby, who's now 11-0-3. It's been a slow start to this race for the Morph, but suddenly picking it up around that last corner, looking really good. That TPing bottom. FNG's like, all right, let's turn this into another one, shall we? Maybe not. Noob has returned, and Mitch is brought back. Dust's coming, but Limp jumps in. Mitch has a BKB going. Holding Noob in place for a second, and a little flicker there, but the hook shot from DNZ yet again, putting an end to Limp's nonsense. Oh, but Noob has walked too far forward. Oh, dear. That's not good. Maybe if Thug can get this kill, he's got a lot of damage from the Drow Ranger, but Hanskin is still lurking. Waiting for that Light Strike array. Nico Baby turns to face, then waveforms away. Can they get the Lina instead, maybe? Spider legs. Come on, Mitch. He's not getting there, but DNZ will. Long range hook shot finds the Lina again for a millionth time this game.
Alliance again, getting up. Go and get more catches, but FNG up. But there is the buybacks. Buyback used for
Mine.
Drow, especially the Drow buyback. You're gonna be catch for a really long time. No, they're like slowly. Easier for Alliance to look.
Man, FNG, I was kind of joking about him transitioning into a core. 14,000 net worth, he's looking pretty good. That's the big gap though, right? With all these Alliance heroes that are very adept at split pushing and shoving waves, you do have both supports. Basically, pos 3, you have 3 position 3s, while Clockwork and Treant are down there with very limited net worth between them.
I've always kind so many ways of getting just farm. That's where job as well. Aggressive. Both are so died a lot in this place and got way it died once. Died also 3. A lot of these deaths are on the 5 and the 4.
Dire are scanning.
Okay, it does have buyback, but this beyond godlike morphling just continues to really run roughshod over the spider pigs in its late game and going straight to high ground onto DNZ. Minotaur horn there, popped by him, but he's still just gonna get right clicked into oblivion. And buybacks have to come, both of them in fact, from Clock and the Snap. Spit forward, overgrowth coming. LeBron finds the catch, but the cheese pop from Limp and LeBron didn't last long. Nico Baby's damage is substantial.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Made it look funny.
Into the kisses,
Fire
into the overgrowth.
Yeah. But the first ever anyway.
And now no living armor. 60
Okay,
seconds without the tree.
Still they get Lions probably a bit annoying. Drow, Viper without Aegis.
Oh yeah, that's kind of interesting, right? That all 5 heroes, it's not a money thing. It's the fact that they're all on cooldown.
That's always a big thing. If you have this buyback on full, you definitely want to. You get one of those 1 or 2. Sure that they're gonna be that long of time.
The seeds of fortune.
Spider Pigzs has a really good base defense. So.
Try and close the map around the spider pigs and find a pick-off potentially onto DNZ. He's been hexed up as his Minotaur horn does end, and there's the E-Blade finish by Nico Baby. See ya! 110 seconds without clockwork, annihilated.
There's a ward there. Still, okay.
It's a nice move,
Radiant's
boss.
middle tower is under attack.
If they can get maybe just 1 kill. Any kill. Noob there. Massive damage. Yeah, okay, there we go. Daedalus with the multi-shot. The 20 and 25 talents. But jump into the base. Limp. We've seen this before. But a deja vu. He'll get away with it this time. Not getting caught off completely. And they do spit forward with the LeBron tree. And Overgrowth clips onto 3. They've silenced up Nico Baby, but he mantas and waveforms. Now, with a strike onto S4. Gets off his roar before falling. Also loses the gem, though. High ground held. Ranged racks and tier 3, yes, both do drop, but I think Spider Pig's going to be pretty, weirdly, pretty happy the way the last minute and a half has gone.
Drought. Viper and a lot of ways is Nico Baby much.
Yeah, no need boots.
Alliance time they fight outside. Spider Pig still have to be careful. Folks there, they time they're in base.
It's been a while. Like Roshan's about to get into fast spawn territory. Third Roshan. Oh man.
However, they don't have gold.
Double damage!
Pigzs. Pigzs. If there's a chance for Spider Pigs, I think this is it. DD double Daedalus So we've got how many Ds is that? 4 Ds? So many Ds here for the Snapfire. Hanskin's gonna escape from DNZ bottom lane. Man, if Noob can find anyone, honestly, can solo kill this Nico Baby Morphling in a matter of seconds if they get a stun or so. They do hex up Limp, but look at him! 1,300 crits just gets completely removed from the game. With no buyback.
A lot about the draw and well, his item. Pretty farmed and he's at that point where all of that you have to be careful.
Yeah, he can insta clear waves too. Holding onto that little shredder for now. Let's have a look at how quickly. Oh, hook shot again onto the Lina and removed. Noob gonna try and cookie back the clockwork. He's got himself a nice bit of healing from the living armor. Even gonna pop his Minotaur horn there, but DNZ actually gets away with the 1 charges. No commitment from Alliance. They are incredibly afraid of the Noob Snapfire, but bottom lane has to be maintained. Massive wave, which Dry Ranger has to handle.
Much appreciated.
I can get a lot of good stuff happening.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Better again.
Oh, so close. Well attempted by DNZ. FNG is there, killing couriers, giving vision, scouting around Roshan, as he will spawn in 20 seconds. Noob is blinking aggressively. Maybe hunting for the Prophet or whoever sat behind him.
Dire are scanning.
He doesn't have buyback. He's kind of going.
Radiant's top
They can.
barracks are under attack.
Still the good.
Players here.
Kind of waits for the. Even with this ability, I will gonna come. It's like mostly just this more.
Oh, Noob.
Damage.
Okay, he blinks off to the safe side. Alliance is still coming though. Nico Baby shows in mid, and yeah, Spider Pigs are going to realize something funky's going on. Dropping gem on the floor to scout high ground. No vision up there. And Roshan, he has respawned. Both teams should be able to scout this out. There's a boar and a drow illusion. But the drow illusion wasn't like inside the pit, so I'm not sure if they exactly know he's alive.
And it's off.
Yeah. Oh, it's so spooky. I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for this fight to kick off. I mean, yeah, it doesn't feel like a 16k network lead. It still feels like the first, 30 minutes of this game was dead even. And only in the past, and maybe 6-7 minutes or so, it's slipped away.
Like, morphing is part of their damage. They have a lot of ways of. Also the damage. Quite a big step. You guys can auto damage. Gold wise. Say the gold lead is up.
Yeah.
It's that big of it.
DNZ, Mitch, spooky times ahead. They do immediately blink on the Viper. The initiation comes through from the Spider Pigs too. Losing Mitch, LeBron's career buybacks flowing as well as the trade out for S4's Beastmasters there. Morphling has to get away. And so does Limp. Quickly after stepping out of there, and the gobble up doesn't catch. They do gust him, but again the flicker saves the day for the Void Spirit. As Alliance hardcore retreating, trying to maybe save FNG, but Hanson's probably put himself in the line of fire too now. Lina, very speedy with the fiery soul. TP out from Morphling and blink out from Lina. Everyone does escape, and would you believe it, Pigzs? Yet again, it's the Alliance playstyle. S4's bottom lane, split pushing.
See my woods again.
Yeah, trying to tank it up on the front lines there. The cookie and the living armor just allows Clockwork to sit there as he misses hookshot in between 3 heroes. I'm not sure how he threaded the needle with that one. Maybe something to do with the elevation of the ramp and the terrain, but they're losing bottom racks to try and finish off Roshan. In comes Limp. Oh, the Laguna Blade, and Nico Baby jumps, taking down the Grandma, trading out for Limp. And Matron's going to get right-click down, and Thug just has to stand his ground. Drow Ranger battling in with Nico Baby, but the Satanic, that allows the Morphling to win the fight. Who's TPing in? It's more Alliance heroes. They're 5 heroes strong, surrounding Thug in the Roche pit. And even S4 is like, you know what? I did a great job pushing that bottom lane. I want to come and get a kill.
A lot of
Radiant's
part of that is no
bottom
buybacks
barracks are
on
under attack.
Viper, and now maybe I'll 5 and push. 5 and 3. Drow using the buyback there. Best chance for Alliance is gonna
Radiant's
start
bottom
this game.
has fallen. Radiant's
Morphling.
bottom barracks are under attack.
Die about this up.
Satanic BKB Manta. I really thought S4 had finished off this lane of Barracks bottom, but he got the ranged racks to like 1 HP. Melee Barracks finally gonna die here to Treants and a new wave coming in.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
DD rune spawned up at top. Yeah, production very
Radiant's middle tower.
Very
is
thankfully
under
saying
attack.
Drow does have the cheese, so kind of a backup life there in regards to Thug.
Radiant's middle
Care about
tower
building.
has fallen.
Taking it hard, but it's really hard when they're far. Yeah. They might just try to get this.
Oh, kisses with a hook. Very aggressive from Spider Pigs, and then this noob guy. He's pretty strong with the right-click damage, but not strong tanking up against it. And they've also found the Drow on the way out. The cheese did nothing, and GG's called. Alliance, it took them 55 minutes in a very close-fought game, but going into late game with Morphling here, Nico Baby, spectacular. Absolutely spot-on stuff. 21-07 Morphling, almost 500 CS. Really had a beautiful game.
Really.